What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the Slip 1-2 podcast. It's your boy Peter with my homie
Rob.
We here talking about this amazing weekend of boxing we had.
Yes, sir.
Of course, I was victorious again. But we gonna talk about that later.
I got something to say about that too. So, yeah.
We're gonna talk about that later. We're gonna talk about Deontay Wilder. We're gonna talk about Devin Haney. We're gonna talk about Caleb Plant. We're gonna talk about Claressa Shields. Great weekend of boxing. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Let us know what y'all think. So we talking about the Claressa Shields fight, which by my opinion was the most exciting fight of the weekend. What you think?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You're right. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
What you think?
Definitely. It was a classic, man.
Yeah.
It was a classic, man. To see two women go at it like that, man. Yeah. The crazy thing about it, me being on vacation, trying to watch it and trying to do other things at the same time, and trying to get dressed and go back and run back and forth to the TV, but man, there was action through the whole fight. Claressa Shields, she did her thing. She is the GOAT. There's no woman fighter to ever do it like she did it. Right. 2-time undisputed.
Right.
Yes.
She looked good, man. It was an entertaining fight. Savannah Marshall definitely bored it better than I thought she would, to be honest with you. I thought she was kind of overhyped, but I feel like it was a good crowd. I believe they appreciated them way more than we would over here. I feel like if that fight was over here, the crowd wouldn't have been as exciting. Yeah. It wouldn't have been as much of a thing as it was over there. I feel like they'd be appreciating boxing a little bit more over there.
The one thing I can say about the UK, they can make a fight entertaining. Right. I mean, they got singers coming through in between the matches. They got fire,
it's
pyro
like the Super Bowl,
techniques. I'm just like, wow.
Yeah, both of the national
we need to come up.
Good. Yeah.
Exactly. They had like 3 of them go.
Yeah, it was crazy. But it was a good fight, man. Especially the last round. They was so tired, and they was giving it all they got. Mm-hmm. And one of the commentators said at the end of the fight, he said, only way if Claressa loses this fight. And I thought, like, lose this fight? Like, is it a possibility she lost this fight?
It was no possibility.
I heard the first judge, it was like 97 to like 93. I said, oh, it got to be Claressa that won this fight. Yeah. Ain't no way in the world they gave that big of a margin to Savannah. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But it was definitely an entertaining fight.
And it was funny listening to the fight because you can hear the commentators like, she's so fast. We didn't expect her to be so fast. She's so fast because, you know, Savannah Marshall is always in the UK fighting those fighters. Right. So they're not, you know, once the UK fighters fight American fighters, it's just a big difference. They're just like, she's just so fast. They just kept on saying it.
Savannah Marshall said at the end of the fight, though, she wasn't as fast as she thought.
That's whatever. She put them beaters on.
Yeah, But it was definitely a good fight. Let us know in the comment section what y'all think. Who y'all think won it? Well, of course, we know who y'all think won the fight, but how you figure everybody did? Did you watch any of the undercard fights? Let us know what y'all think and how you feel. Anything else?
Nothing for me.
All right, that's it. Holla at us next week, y'all. We'll see y'all. All right, so we're going into the Devin Haney and the George Kambosos fight number 2, going down in Australia. How you feel? What you think about the fight?
I feel it went the way I expected it to go, the way I said it would go. Devin gave Kambosos a beat down, and that's exactly what I wanted him to do. I knew he wouldn't knock him out, but he did give him the punishment that he well deserved.
All right, so how you feel about the adjustments Kambosos made in the fight? You feel like it made any difference?
Nah, I don't feel that it will.
You were saying earlier it looked like a kangaroo jumping around.
Yeah. He looked like a kangaroo jumping around. Like, you know, he didn't go off. He kind of used the method of the kung fu masters, and you know they followed the praying mantis. He followed the kangaroo, and he jumped left and right. And I feel that if he was to fight someone like Tank, he would get caught in the middle of that jumping around. Yeah. And be floored. Yeah. You know, Devin just didn't have the power. Oh, another thing that I noticed was he was susceptible a lot to the left hook, but Devin wasn't throwing it as much as he should because he was always open for that left hook.
Right.
You know, so yeah.
Kind of feel like he was open for everything.
Yeah, he was, but that left hook was like right there. That jaw was wide open.
Yeah.
But the right side of his face, the left side of his face, because Devin was tagging him with that right.
That's one thing you did say. You did say that you felt like it was going to be a more visible damaging fight than it was the first time.
Yeah.
And he definitely looked like he took more of a beating.
Yep.
But he definitely tried he had as an attempt to, he kind of saved face a little bit about the first fight. But, again, the better fighter won. Clearly outclassed him. And
he did make it a better fight, though.
Yeah.
He was a little bit more dangerous in this fight than he was the first fight.
How you feel about Devin and his weight loss? That became like a topic during the weigh-in. Because everybody was saying Devin looked a little drink. You think he going to go up?
He needs to go up, but I've been felt that way. I felt as he get the belt, I feel that he needs to go up soon. Stop trying to hold on to these belts. He's undisputed now. He beat Kambosos again.
That'll enjoy him a little bit, because I'm also thinking like where he go now. Like who do he fight next?
Loma.
You think he gonna fight Loma?
You think the fight gonna happen? You think Loma will fight him? Yeah, because Bob Arum wants it.
Yeah, Bob Arum want it, but do Loma want it?
You know how Bob Arum contracts is. If Bob wants it, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And Bob's saying he want it. So I don't know what Loma's contract look like with Bob.
Could you imagine if Devin beat Loma?
But Devin will beat Loma.
No, I know, but I'm just saying like his stardom would like skyrocket.
Yeah, it will.
Like,
imagine
if he stopped Loma.
It will. Can he stop Loma?
I'm just saying, like, hypothetically, if he stopped Loma, like, Devin would be a superstar.
if he fight Loma the way he fought Kambosos, he ain't gonna be able to hit Loma the way he hit Kambosos.
No, not even close.
But I believe he will fight Loma, because Loma have a problem with longer guys, and Devin can box.
So let us know what y'all think. Devin definitely put on a class. He doubled up, did what he said he was going to do, and Kambosos tried a different tactic, a different route. Another thing before we got that was funny, how Devin, like, Kambosos is trying to be this good person this time. Mm-hmm. And Devin was like, I told you was faking the whole time. Exactly. This is the real him. I don't know who he was trying to be the last time.
Yeah, he wanted to be the emperor.
He was trying to be on some Conor McGregor type tip. Mm-hmm. Trying to talk all this tough guy. Yeah. You got humbled real quick.
Yep.
But let us know in the comment section what y'all think. How y'all feel about the fight. How y'all think Devin looked. How y'all feel about the adjustments Kambosos made. And where Devin go from here. Where Kambosos go from here. Let us know in the comment section what you think. It's Peter.
Rob.
Holla at y'all. All right, what's going on, y'all? We talking about the Caleb Plant and the Anthony Dirrell fight, which I won once again. Let's hear these excuses.
There is no excuse. The only thing, like I had to say before was the reason why I went with Dirrell was because we was agreeing on every other fight, and we had to have a difference in opinion on something.
Excuses.
So that was the most controversial fight that was out there. It was the only fight that was clear and cut that there was a chance that the other fighter could win, and so I chose Dirrell, in which he was doing good. I mean, he was losing the fight. He was technically getting outboxed only because he went in that fight with emotions. And I don't know what that was he was doing with those emotions, but it was weird. Like, dude, we understand you mad for no reason, but good God, like.
So let me give you my breakdown real quick. I felt like he just kept trying to counter him. I don't feel like he was trying to work his way in. I don't feel like he felt like he needed to work his way in. That's where your lack of respect, in my opinion, come into play. Because if you respect the guy, you're going to jab your way in. You're going to figure your way. Mm-hmm. He literally was just trying to catch him.
Yeah.
Like, okay, well, like, trying to catch him the whole time. Fight, yeah, and it really wasn't working. And, like, I really believe that was his demise. Because it's like, if you watch Caleb kept jabbing, going to the body, punching up and down. Yeah. He was doing different variations of the jab. He was feinting. He was doing a lot to get him off his square.
One of the commentators was like, "Yo, it looks like a street fight."
Yeah,
and
because Dirrell was on a lot of dirty low stuff. Like,
relax.
From
the start,
He was elbowing him. He was rabbit punching him. Like, they got tackled a couple times.
They said it looked like a street fight, and the only way you know it was a boxing match was because Caleb was trying to box a little bit.
I really believe, all jokes aside, if Anthony Dirrell didn't have the emotional side of it, he possibly could have won that fight.
Yeah,
easily.
Yeah.
Because anytime he did catch Caleb Caleb tied him right up.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't playing with it.
He rocked Caleb a couple of times.
Tied him right up. Caleb wasn't playing with that shit.
Hell no. He was like, shoot, man. Once he felt that power, he was like, yeah.
Nah, he tied him right up.
And it probably would have went 12. Like I say, he got caught slipping bad.
Yeah.
Like that feint.
It's funny.
That feint to the body.
Because look, he kept throwing the jab to the body, kept throwing trying to get him to drop his hands or whatever. He kept throwing that jab. Then he'd bring it back. Then he'd feint him. And when he threw the left hook to the body, he kind of dug it a little deeper and saw the opening. And he was trying to throw a hook at the same time and just caught him perfectly on the chin.
But long story short, I feel no type of way about the loss with Anthony Dirrell because
second loss.
I didn't expect him to win. And the other loss I have isn't technically a loss. It was a dirty fight that they're still gonna fight. So
don't it seem like a sore loser, y'all? I'm undefeated, by the way.
Anyway, to the next fight.
Yo, let us know in the comment section what you think, how y'all feel about the fight, how y'all feel Caleb look, where do you go from here, who you think he fight next, and keep talking about Benavidez now.
But it's time for me to start pouring these wins, and that will happen.
You think you gonna fight Benavidez? Caleb? Because Caleb's
gonna get knocked out by Benavidez. Go with Caleb for that one. Go with Caleb for that one. Go with Caleb for that one.
See, I could technically win from here on out. I could just agree with everything he gonna say and not take an opposing fight. But of course, that's not gonna happen because his superior intellect of boxing is really showing true form right now. Let us know in the comments.
So Devin won the way I said he would win.
That's true.
CLARESSA won the way I said she would win.
That's also true.
Anthony Dirrell just throw his emotions in there, so
this is also true.
So, if he would have fought the way I said he would have fought, he probably stood a chance.
He knew he was going to be emotional when he went into the fight.
But I thought it was fake emotions. I didn't think he was like for real, like it really.
Bro was mad.
Yeah, like dude, like he was like, "Come on, ref, let me rough him up."
Yeah,
like,
he was mad at the ref. Like,
go sit down somewhere.
Like,
once I saw that, I was just like,
"Oh, that's another thing. I did really enjoy the dog Caleb showed, because even though Anthony was really trying to bully him around, like after a while, they went to the corner, and his corner was like, "Yo, you either got to stop it or we gonna do something. Like we're taking it in our own hands." Yeah. And then after that, he rabbit punched him. Caleb hit him right back. Like, all right, you want to go? We can go. So I do appreciate the dog that was in Caleb there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
Caleb did show a different side of himself with that. You can see where the new style of training and the sparring that he's been putting in, because from my understanding, he didn't spar as much before, and he's been putting in a lot of work in sparring, so which helped him out a lot with this Anthony Dirrell fight. I know.
Yeah, so let us know in the comment section what y'all think, how y'all feel about the fight, how you feel like Caleb did, how you feel about Anthony Dirrell, and we go into the main event, Deontay Wilder versus Robert Helenius. How you feel about the fight?
It's hard. Me as a Wilder fan, I can see, but it's hard for a lot of people that don't know too much about Wilder. They just know him from the knockouts, and they only
break it down, brother. Break it down.
The past few fights. Okay, so
what you see?
The difference I seen in Wilder, he's a whole lot more patient than he's been. If you notice, he was real particular about the way he threw out his jab. He was jabbing to the body. He started doing that in the last Fury fight.
Right.
The main thing that he was doing was he was moving around the ring. He was hard to hit. Like Helenius tried to hit him to the body, tried to hit him to the head. He just wasn't there.
Right.
And for him being the size that he is and able to move like that,
Deontay.
Yeah, Deontay. He gonna be a problem for the division.
Yeah, because like if you watch, what was the fight that was in the UK the other weekend? It was like they both was just like dragging each other around. But yeah, like just the fight that just happened in the UK with Joe Joyce and Joseph Parker. I feel like Deontay run circles around both of them. Yeah. The way how slow they was looking, how tired they was looking. Like, I don't think neither one of them ready for that step up in class. Not even close.
And you would think that Joe Joyce may be able to handle Wilder's power, but after I seen the way he knocked out Helenius, I don't know, because that was a short right.
Right.
And now Wilder's fighting off the back foot.
Right.
He's more of a threat than he's ever been.
Because I was curious to see how his explosiveness was going to be with the new style that Malik was implementing. And I also was curious to see what his hunger was going to be like now that he don't need it. Like,
Malik definitely implemented his style into Wilder, if you know what I mean. Shout out to Malik.
He definitely did.
But with Wilder's offense and Malik's defense, a problem.
Outside of Tyson Fury, like, who is it?
Nobody.
I
haven't seen anyone yet.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anyone yet.
So you don't think Usyk is a threat?
Really?
You don't think so?
Heck no.
No?
I mean, for the sake of a good argument,
no, I'm listening.
Usyk is 6'4". Mm-hmm. Usyk can box. Mm-hmm. I don't think he's long enough to handle. It's going to take a guy Wilder's size.
Do you think the Anthony Joshua fight was an indication of what it'll be like to fight Deontay Wilder?
No.
You don't think so?
Because Anthony Joshua isn't the type of fighter. Is not the type of fighter that.
But what I'm saying is Usyk didn't run through Anthony Joshua either the second time.
Exactly. He definitely not going to run through Wilder.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, if it was a fight where he just automatically just smashed Anthony Joshua, then it could be a question. Like,
it would be a question.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it'd be.
But the way he fought that fight, like, he barely got out of there.
Yeah, because if he couldn't knock out Anthony Joshua, then
so I think
he's definitely not knocking out Wilder. Wilder could take punches.
So I think the key to it is like Wilder's success is going to be his conditioning. Mm-hmm. If he can keep up
he's in great condition though.
But no, that's what I'm saying. We can't tell from that first fight. Like we got to wait and see till somebody.
It's gonna be the jab for Wilder. Just that long jab, keeping Usyk off of him.
Yeah.
The right hand, and like what he was using, his agility, moving around. Yeah.
I wonder if he beat Usyk and get all them titles.
Will Fury fight him again?
Yeah. Even though I don't even want to see that fight.
I think Fury will get up for that. I think that's the only fight Fury will get up for.
I want to see him fight Joshua.
I don't think Fury really even trains for anybody.
I want to see him fight Joshua. I know nobody else. I do. I would love to see that fight. I would probably pick Joshua just because I just go for the underdog.
I want you to pick him too, so I can.
Only reason why. Let me explain what I mean by that. He's always been a Deontay Wilder fan. I've always been an Anthony Joshua fan. And just remaining true to my original fan person that I've been riding with was Anthony Joshua. I would stick to that. Even though Deontay Wilder probably would win that fight. But I believe Anthony Joshua would probably try to step up and stay. Like he would be like Andy Ruiz too against Deontay Wilder. He wouldn't go nowhere near Andy Ruiz that second fight.
Yeah, he wouldn't. But that's the thing. He can't. I don't think he can get away from.
No. I'm just saying that's probably the fight he would fight. I ain't going nowhere near that motherfucker.
Yeah. Because he gets rocked so easily.
Yeah,
man.
he do.
He got such a weak jaw. Man.
Yeah, man. It's unfortunate though. But
to be that big and then his I'm gonna use this word again, testicular fortitude. For the sport of boxing, it's just not there anymore. Right. I think the last Usyk loss took everything out of him.
You think so?
Yeah, the way he was acting, man. I think that took. Yeah, I don't think he have it in him, man.
So even if he do, like hypothetically, if Joshua fought Wilder, I believe it'd be a great win for Deontay Wilder for confidence and everything.
I don't think for confidence, but I think just for a get back. I don't see it being confident because Wilder does not like Anthony Joshua
for not making the fight the first time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He admits this all the time. He does not like.
That would be great for his confidence.
For who? For Joshua confidence?
Nah, for Deontay Wilder.
No, because he knows he can run through him. He knows he can run through him.
After what he went through with Tyson Fury, if he beat Anthony Joshua and then only person left is Usyk. Hell yeah, he gonna be confident.
Man, Joshua's nobody, man. But it'll be a good fight for the fans to want to see. But I don't think I really.
You can't underestimate Joshua.
I can't. In this fight, I will.
You will.
I will and I must. That's right. Malik and Deontay.
Malik don't even underestimate Anthony Joshua. He speaks highly of Anthony Joshua.
Yeah, because he wants to fight.
Before he even was training Deontay, he would speak highly of him.
He always been training with Deontay Wilder.
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying is he never
because he wants the fight made. Because he knows what will happen. Yeah, make the fight. Yeah, make the fight. They want Usyk just as bad. Please make this fight.
Who you think
Who's he pulling back now?
Yeah, I saw that he pulling back. Who you think he gonna fight next?
I don't know, man, because all of them pulling back now.
Yeah.
I don't. Andy Ruiz, maybe. I know.
Andy Ruiz definitely will take that fight.
He'll take that fight. Yeah, it's a good payday. Who?
And he would have to be careful in that fight, though.
Luis Ortiz might take it again. But no one wants to see that. You got knocked out twice by the guy.
And Luis Ortiz is kind of on the end of his rope.
I don't see nobody else who wants to take that fight.
I don't know.
They got them guys coming. They got Big Baby, but he ain't ready. I don't even think he ready for Wilder. Gerald Washington.
We definitely want y'all to go in the comment section and let us know who y'all think Deontay Wilder next opponent may be, especially for Devin Haney, for Claressa Shields, and for Caleb. Even though I really believe Caleb gonna fight Benavidez, but we will see. Let us know in the comment section how y'all feel. You got anything else left you want to say?
Nothing else at all.
Great weekend of boxing. Looking forward to the next upcoming fights. And let us know how y'all feel about these fights. Let us know who y'all like the most. What fight did y'all enjoy the most? How y'all feel about everything. Let us know how y'all feel about our breakdown. And did anybody have any predictions of the fight in the comment section? If not, we keeping our money. It's Peter with my homie
Rob.
It's a Slip 1-2 podcast. We out of here.